Got home today, had a box sitting on the front porch. Look who this is from. Let's open it up and see what's in it. Got some stickers. It's cool. We got a t-shirt. IRONQUAD t-shirt. And honestly, I knew this was coming because they messaged me and asked me my size. And this looks like a lipo charging bag. That's exactly what it is. It's a lipo charging bag. That's pretty cool. But here's the big daddy. Here's what I've been waiting on. And turn the box around. Now it's upside down. So let's turn this thing around. It is the YoHD FPV kit from IRONQUAD. Oh, look. This is in the bottom too. Looks like some lanyards. That's pretty cool. I like that color purple. Alright. Let me get this box open and we'll see what's in it. Alright, time for the big reveal. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Yo Micro HD FPV kit. Alright. Notice how it says slap and go. 1080p full HD, and it records sound. Some other box panels, full HD, slap and go, sound recording. There's a instruction manual, video guide. There's some more specs here if you want to pause and take a look at. Hang on, let me get them in focus for you first. Then you can pause and take a look at them. Alright. So now in the box, we got our goggles. Okay. We've got a bag full of, or another box in here that has all our cables, battery strap, some two-sided tape. That's why they say stick and go. These would be the cables for the goggles, battery cable, and I'm sure the other, a lens cloth, a quick start guide, a caution. Oh yeah, this thing is going to get hot. When you order one of these, they'll send you a link to a video. You watch the video and it talks about it getting hot. You want to make sure you're driving around when this thing is actually plugged in and turned on. And then there's the product video guide. In case you missed it, you can scan there and get that guide. And then check this little sucker out. This is it, folks. This is the camera and everything all in one. Look how small that thing is. Here, I got a 8 scale gravedigger right here. These wings I 3D printed for a buddy of mine. Let's set this thing up on here. Let's see if you can tell how small that actually is. It's freaking tiny. Hang on, I got another idea. Oh, what do we got here? Let's get this out. TRX4M. Well, this is the black one, so this might be a little, but if y'all know the size of a TRX4M, look at that thing. Look how small that is on that TRX4M. Man, this thing's gonna be cool. You can stick it with two-sided tape, they say. There's also screw holes in it, and it comes with screws so you can actually mount it on something. I will probably make some plates for it and actually mount it onto a plate that I can, go back and forth, and then I'll 3D print some stuff to go for, like the X-Maxx, the slashes, Max Slash, stuff like that, and I'll get those up on their website, those STLs, so you guys can print your own mounts and stuff for it. But I need to find a battery for this thing, man. I got to get this thing going. I want to drive it. I want to see what it does. I want to see what it looks like. So I'll put y'all back on once I get this thing figured out. I think for tonight, I'm just going to throw it on this little TRX 4M right here and see what it looks like. Be back in a minute. All right, so this is what was in that little bag. You got a couple pieces of two-sided tape. You got the screws. You got an XT30 power adapter. I can't remember what this one's called. Some of y'all may know. But you got that power adapter, and then you've got this power adapter, which looks like would be for Traxxas plugs or something like that. Then you got a battery strap, and you've got the little push pin thing there to do your pairing with. Now, since I don't have any of these, I'm going to see if I can't rig something real quick so we can power this thing up and see what it does. Okay, so got to digging around, and I have this battery with the Dean's, put it upside down, right side up, with the Dean's connector, little 1500 mAh 2S, and I found this cable. I don't know what it was left over from, but it will plug, this end will plug into the camera, and this end right here will plug into the battery. So it's gonna be a lot of wiring. I'm just gonna shove everything up underneath there just so I can shoot some video for tonight. But you guys will hang on. Little 1500 mAh battery. And the IRONQUAD camera. Now, can y'all, does that give you a better understanding how tiny this thing is? Oh my word. All right, let me get everything hooked up and ready to go, and I will put y'all back on. Okay, we are ready for testing. All right, let's put this in my pocket. This way I can reach it. Turn the hat around. And let's hit the record button. Alright, we are recording. Alright. First impressions. These are not as comfortable as the other ones. Oh, hell, recording my feet. But then again, you know, you don't pay nowhere near as much for this whole setup as you do the other one. Menu's all about the, you know, the same. It had head tracking on. I turned it off because there is no head tracking in this. But yeah, these aren't quite as comfortable, and I'm getting a little bit of light bleed around the sides, but that should be okay. Alright, let me control it. Alright, let's go for a drive. Got it on top of the TX4M. I have the camera tilted down all the way, which is 10 degrees. Get this thing off my nose so it doesn't sound like I got a stuffy cold. Oh, there's kitty cat. There's kitty cat. What's up, Smoke? My wife calls this laundry day. You know what I call it? TRX 4M crawling course. It's a really good picture. It looks really stable. Through the goggles, it looks really stable. We'll see what the footage looks like when I'm done here, but let's see. Where can I go? Ooh. Hallway. This is very low light, and it still looks pretty good. What's up, Smoke? Still looks pretty good on the goggle side of things. Grandkids have been driving this one because the trim is like way off. I don't see any loss of signal so far. Oh, I don't know. I'm not. Oh, because the way I got it tilted, I can't see the. All right. You don't know what to think about this, do you, Smoke? Even though it doesn't have head tracking, this is really pretty cool. And of course, the TRX-20 does have headlights on it, so. I'm going to trim this thing. There we go. And there's me. Ooh. And there's the cat. Still want to know what's going on. I'm not going to put this outside tonight with the TRX-4M. But, y'all know me. I will put it on my the Summit and do some driving around the neighborhood at night just to see what the light looks like. But man, this is pretty cool. I'm liking this. This is a lot better than the old cheapo one that I had bought off Amazon. And the thing is, this thing is maybe $50 more than that other one. And it's not even 1080p. It's, can't get underneath that chair. It's 720. And it's 4x3, not 16x9. So this is a much better deal. But you guys know me. I got plans for this thing. And we're back. This is not their. They did tell me they are still making a version for bashing, so like the monster trucks and stuff like that. This is not it. This is more for like what I'm doing here, crawling around, and I think this version was mainly made for like mini Z racing and stuff like that. But you guys know that I'm going to put this thing through its paces. I'll probably put it in my 1/8 scale buggy, maybe do some box stock slash racing, and you never know what I'm going to do. I may put this thing in the X-Maxx and just see what it'll do. Alright, but so far I'm impressed. It looks really good. If the video comes out as good as it looks through the goggles, man, this is going to be amazing. So make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see what else I'm going to do with this thing. And I do have some plans for it. Okay, final thoughts. It's pretty cool. Like I said, I think the goggles could be a little more comfortable. This foam is really stiff. This foam is really stiff. I would have loved if they'd have put like some softer foam on it, like it's on the Explorer HD goggles. I get it, okay? I do get it because, you know, you're not paying to Explorer HD goggles. They'll cost more than this whole kit cost. Just driving it around the house, this thing was awesome. Now, it did get hot. I did take my infrared gun to it. Let's see what it is right now, because it was almost 120 degrees when I checked it a minute ago. And you see it's jumping up 113, 111, somewhere around in there. And that was with driving around the house. So they do tell you that you want to not just turn it on and let it sit there, because it will get hot. So make sure you've got some airflow. You probably do not want to put it inside a closed car. I'll probably try that out though in like the Slash or something, because Slash usually gets pretty good airflow up underneath. But if I do that, I'll probably figure out some way that I might be able to put a fan on it or something like that. But yeah, I'm thinking A-scale buggy, maybe a stock Slash, and then maybe the big boy. So maybe the Summit next though. And who knows? I got a monster truck show coming up pretty soon that we're going to be out doing again this year. So we may be seeing some FPV on something. Make sure you guys subscribe and like so you don't miss the upcoming videos on this thing. Have a good night.